Good morning. Well, we've got another busy day where I'm probably going to not accomplish much today, but we're going to be busy anyway. So I've spent a little bit of time this morning updating those that field ranking spreadsheet that I was showing you yesterday. If you missed that, go back and check it out. But I'll show you what I added here. So on this spreadsheet, I have all of our yield history for going back to 1997, and one of the things that allows me to do is create some cool charts. I showed you this one yesterday. Those are just yield by year, average yield for each year, and the trend lines that go through them, and you can see how sporadic and jumpy they are and inconsistent. You know, we had some down years, and then they jump up and down and up and down and back and forth and all over the place. Well, this one here is much smoother, easier chart to follow, I guess. Well, I guess they're not either one's hard to follow, but this is the 10-year average. So I took all of the individual year data points and I weighted them based on how many acres we had that year, and I created a 10-year average. So the dates start in 2006 here, but that would be 97 through 2006 data, 10 years worth of data. The average is, you know, we're somewhere in the 40s, somewhere around 75, 140, whatever. I have that data. It's on this sheet. 147.9, 44.5, and 75.8 were the averages, 10-year averages ending in 2006. And so then every one of these data points drops off the old year, adds the new year, and you can see how those lines have changed since 2006. And we get those same trend lines again. So I talked about that yesterday. Your formula for your line, y equals mx plus b, m being the slope. So on corn, 2.71. So our 10-year average is going up by 2.71 bushels per year. That's a pretty big number. That's actually really good. So using that, we can kind of forecast what our trend line yields would be for this next year. You can take that formula, 2.71 times x would be 2022. Nope, I did something wrong. mx plus b plus 142, 5,621. That's our corn yield this year. No, I did something wrong there, but that's the formula to figure that out. What did I do wrong? Okay, so that chart, I kind of thought that it extrapolated back to year zero. Then it doesn't. It starts with where we're at. So we're actually 16, not 2022. But anyway, so we can use that formula to kind of project what our averages should be coming up in the next year. Now, all of that, of course, is highly weather dependent and lots of other factors. But point of the matter is we have doing a better job consistently over the last 10 or even 20 years here, where our yields are growing. We're getting better averages. Part of that is because of what we're doing and how we're doing it. A lot of it is better genetics, better fertility management, better weed control, all of that kind of stuff that factors into how and why we can grow more now than we could 20 years ago. Efficiency. We're being more efficient. Brock should be here within the hour, and we're gonna work on this tractor today. So I'm going to get them stairs out of there, and we're going to. I might just back this outside so I can clean the floor up. At least push the stuff off onto a pile. We need to get the backhoe and scoop all that up. But I'd like to get the floor cleaned up, and then we're gonna foam it again, wash it down, or use some rags and scrub the cheap metal, plastic, and get it shined up good, and then we'll get windows washed and be done with this tractor in the shop at least. Well, the floor's clean now. That's good. Well, before we foam this again, I'm putting this side panel back on. Okay, well, Brock's not here yet. He was supposed to be. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to go ahead and foam this tractor up and get it rinsed down. So I've loaded up our foam cannon with this McGuire's spray foam stuff. It worked pretty good. It's really foamy. Link in the description. Well, how's that? We got her foamed and washed and rinsed and spray ceramic, and it's not bad. So we need to wash windows yet. I'll maybe get to that this afternoon and grease it. I'm gonna have Brock do that now. I gotta go unload a trailer. Yeah. Well, let's see what I got in here. It's been a while since I've been in the shed. Ugh. Not terrible. Lawnmower, lawn chairs, bikes, flower pots. All right, we can do this. Nothing runs like a deer. Started up eventually. I would say right up, but it didn't start right up. But it ran. Okay, well, we got that shed cleaned out. Another trailer load of stuff. And even unloaded it all. It's all down in the lean-to on the feed warehouse there. There was some trash and some stuff I want to burn in there. An old wooden table. It's junk and a few other little things. So I'm going to get to 7520. I got some cardboard in the garage that I need to get out of there. And we're going to haul a load of trash out. Plus, we got to open this barn up because I got a call from our builder, or our whatever, the people that we bought our building from. They're going to come start working on this barn here. He said today, like in an hour, when I talked to him, and that was like an hour ago, but they brought their forklift and they're going to start bolting frame stuff together. So I assume next week we'll have a barn, and that's super exciting. But they are going to need to get in here to this pile of wood, so we're gonna take this tractor out and we're going to use it, and then I don't know, maybe we'll try and find somewhere else to put it. Well, I got that stuff done. Came back in here just to look over this tractor a little bit, using a little bit of my magic plastic stuff. I've had a few people ask me what this is. Mother's Back to Black Plastic and Trim Restorer. I like this stuff a lot. It works pretty good. It's a little pricey, but makes things look nice. So I'm spraying a little bit of that on some stuff, and then we'll just be done with this. Probably should have cleaned this a little better. Whoops. It's okay. Brock did grease this tractor earlier. I don't think he filmed any of it, but I'll check the camera. But there's some grease zerks in here on the pivot, on how all this stuff flexes and everything for the articulation and the steering. So he got all those. One thing he did ask me about that I did not have him do was the fan drive. So we talked about that on the 8R and the 8430, how those fan drives had been updated and they didn't need greased anymore. This one still does, however. This tractor is going up to the dealer to get some work done with the oil and the antifreeze, head gasket, head bolts, that kind of stuff. I'm going to have him look at that fan drive while it's up there, because there's a little bit of play in it, and I keep getting some low fan speed warnings every now and then, and I'm wondering if it's not time to just replace this one as well. So we'll do that, or have them do that, or well, I'm just going to have them look at it, so, and check some other stuff while it's up there, kind of thing. So the plan is for Monday to take this tractor up to the dealer, and then, man, I'd really like to sell that 8300. Somebody buy it from me, please. I haven't sold it yet. Haven't had a whole lot of interest, really, and I'm surprised because a lot of you guys told me that I priced it too low, but I'm not getting much interest with where I've got it priced. I don't know. Somebody come look. Take it for a drive. It's your chance to own a piece of Borderview Farms right there, 8300. I'll even wipe the hood off again because it's got dust on it now. So anyway, I need to get that out of here, and then we need to clean up some stuff on this side a little bit, because next up is the corn planter. We got to get that in the shop. We've got some work to do to that. Not a whole lot on the row units themselves, but we're going to put a new fertilizer system on there, new pump and distribution system. So we gotta get that in here and start working on it. Which I got to see if my dealer has the parts. Hopefully when we take that up there, and then I got to have somebody come pick me up, and they'll have all that stuff and we can bring it home. At least that's the plan. So anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to finish moving and hopefully putting stuff away and being able to park in my garage by Monday. That'd be awesome. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's what I will be doing. And if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for me. And we'll make a new video on Monday, so check for that on Tuesday. Yeah, subscribe. You're going to want to subscribe. Just do it. Thanks. Bye.